#5 from North Carolina State, number 18, Courtney Fells. And rounding out the guard trio will be the veteran, probably one of the oldest guys in the D-League. It also instills confidence in Gary Tilton, a guy who's been playing, or Tolton, sorry, a guy who's been playing really well of late. You want him to stay. You want him to continue playing like that.
So Tim Albrecht will tip it off against Eric Dawson, the 6'9" forward out of Midwestern State. And the Vipers do not get the tip as Kabongo grabs the loose ball, and the Toros have control of it here in the early going. A lot of Winter Texans in the house here tonight. People are still coming in as the shot was missed.
Was that blocked or was that an air ball?
That was an air ball. It looked to me like it went out of bounds. So the Vipers will get the ball on the turnover.
Where's the air ball chant?
Boy, I tell you, they need to get it up a little higher. But right now it looks like the Vipers. Troy Daniels opens the scoring with a 3, and the Vipers take the early lead. This is Murray now at the top of the key. Murray feeds inside to Howard. Howard inside the arc. Drop pass, dribble drive, back outside. And that's Fells, and he drops into 3, and the game is tied. So a pair of threes has the game knotted at 3. Talton brings it up court, looking for the pick. Sends it into the corner. Ellis back out to Talton, slowing things down here. Olbrich comes out, top of the key, looks to feed outside, and does to Ellis. Still on the perimeter. We got Daniels. Daniels on the perimeter. Drives inside and loses the basketball as Fells comes back coast to coast and jams it home. So Fells has the first 5 points for Austin as they take the lead at 5-3 after the Vipers took a 3-0 lead.
Daniels didn't get the call. Toro was able to take advantage of it by getting up court and getting an easy bucket.
Bounce pass, Parham, right side, Daniels. Daniels, one man to beat, driving inside on the baseline, and he is fouled on the play. That's going to go against Courtney Fells. First personal and first team foul, non-shooting, so the Vipers will take it out with 12 on the shot clock. Talton feeds on the left side. Daniels, outside Talton, back to Parham, right side, Albrecht. Albrecht goes inside, feeds down low. Nice move, up off the glass, and it just bangs it off the glass, and there. I believe Howard got his hand on it. Howard goes coast to coast and drops it in at the other end. And Howard increases their lead to 7-3. This is Talton with a little floater. No good. Rebound on the putback, and Tim Albrecht cuts the lead to 7-5.
It may have gone with opposite goaltending there. May have. I don't know.
Well, in this league, remember, in this league, the ball is live on the rim.
Oh, like European rules.
Yeah, it is. It is live on the rim. But if it is over the rim, then it can be called. The offensive or goaltending can be called. Whistle a foul on Kevin Parham, first team foul for the Vipers, and Howard will go to the line. Josh Howard.
Oh, sorry. Howard shooting 87.5% from the line this season. The former Dallas Maverick for those Maverick fans out there. And he makes the second.
And their lead goes up to 8, so Howard has 3. Parham puts up a 3. Parham drops it home, and Kevin Parham ties the game at 8. The Vipers with a pair of threes, one from Daniels, one from Parham, and that's the sort of thing we're going to have. We have to see. At the other end, a jam on a reverse by Josh Howard, and he has 5 points, and it's 10-8 Austin.
Josh Howard showing off some of those old NBA moves. Turnover.
Here comes Kabongo. Kabongo right side, up off the glass and in. And Kabongo gets his first points of the game, and it's a 4-point lead for the Austin Toros. And they pick it off, but Talton manages to get it back. Parham puts up a 3. Off the glass, no good rebound. There's Albrecht on the putback. And Tim Albrecht has a pair.
Big rebound by Albrecht today. That's what he's got to be done. He's got to dominate those offensive boards.
Absolutely. Does a good job now that he's been in the starting lineup. A pair of 20-point games in the last 2 games he's played against the Texas Legends. Howard pulls up from a baseline jumper, no good. Rebound, here comes Parham. Parham up court. Nobody but black shirts in front of him. He has to hold up. They slow it down. And it's Troy Daniels on the wing to Parham. Albrecht still on the perimeter. Albrecht just says, okay, I'll take a 19-footer. Catches only the back of the rim, no good. Rebound, Ronald Flip Murray. Brings it down court. He's on the wing. Drop pass down low to Eric Dawson. Dawson pulls up on the 10-footer and hits. So Dawson gets his first points of the game, and it's back up to a 4-point lead. Talton drives inside. One man to beat, drives baseline, sends it outside. Shot from three-point land, and that's Ellis. So Ellis with a three. That's the third three of the night for the Rio Grande Valley, and it's a 1-point game.
This team is not shy from shooting from downtown, not one bit.
Oh, absolutely. We talked about this before the game, where he had an expectation, the coach, of 50 threes per game.
That's crazy.
that's kind of wild. But that's what he expects, and that's what they give him.
I think that was my strategy in NBA Jam when I played in the 4th grade.
Ellis puts up a floater, no good, but there's, on the offensive board, Albrecht, and Albrecht misses, and there was Akeem Ellis on the putback, and the whistle and a foul is called.
Ellis draws the foul there. Honestly, it looked like it was all ball, but from the view the referee had, it's kind of a tough call to make. It looked like there was definitely some contact there.
First personal foul called on Josh Howard, the 6'7" forward out of Wake Forest, and Ellis will go to the line. Ellis with 3 points so far. Ellis is a 40% free throw shooter, but that doesn't really sound very much, but he hasn't really been to the line very much. He's starting to get more playing time now that the Viper roster has been depleted somewhat. So he gets a couple, and it's a 1-point game. Back down right side. Floater on the
it's a bad shot.
Move inside. That was Courtney Fells, and that just didn't make it. Another feed inside. The Vipers slap it around. Oh, Talton got smacked in the face, but he manages to get inside. He got hit a couple of times. Contact, but no call. Kabongo, the other end, up and off the glass and in.
Kabongo doing a great job drawing the contact there. There really wasn't much the defender could do. He had to try to make a play. Kabongo forcing the contact, getting the foul. Nice little and one there.
And he will go to the line. That's the first personal foul on Troy Daniels, second team foul. So Mike Kabongo will have an opportunity for a 3-point play. Into the game comes Pittman, Dexter Pittman, another Texas alum. Looks like Eric Dawson may have turned an ankle or something. He's limping off the court, so Pittman will come in, 6'11" center. So they are not lacking in size or ability with him coming into the game. Kabongo will be at the line to shoot one with an opportunity to make the 3-point play. 18-15 in the early going, 7 minutes, 3 seconds to go. This is the second of a 3-game mini homestand before the Vipers go on the road on Friday and take on the Texas Legends, and they come back with another 3-game homestand. Free throw is good, and it's a 4-point lead, 19-15, under 7 minutes to go. On the turnaround, Albrecht gets blocked inside by Pittman. A shot from outside, and that is Parham for the three. So Parham with a pair of threes, and it's a 1-point game as well, again. 19-18, feed down low. This is Pittman on the turnaround, no good. There's right off the glass to Talton, coming up on the wing. This is Daniels from 3-point land. Nobody there to rebound it as it goes off the rim. Remains a 19-18 game. Just underway here, first quarter. State Farm Arena, Dennis Scott, Stephen Ryan with you. Glad to have you with us here tonight on Fox Sports 1700 and the NBA Development League Network on YouTube.
Loose ball there. It looked like it was knocked away by Talton, but looked like Kabongo also got a piece of it before it went out of bounds. So it'll be Vipers
and
ball.
He probably got just a fingernail on it. Vipers now get it with a 1-point deficit looking at them. This is a feed to Parham. Parham's played really well tonight. There's Talton putting up a three. Long-range shot. No good. Rebound underneath. Picked there by Pittman. Pittman outlet pass to Murray. Flip Murray bounce pass right side. Oh, he almost walked with it. Did Fells, and Fells drops it in for 3. So Fells has 8 points here in the early going. 5:37 remaining.
Nice step back there by Fells, creating his own space to make the 3. Into Olbricht again.
Oh, nice move. Now that is goaltending. That is what they call goaltending. The ball was up over the rim, and it was an opportunity for the Vipers to get the bucket after the miss.
Not only is that goaltending, that was a great basketball play right there.
Was.
Give it to Olbricht in the high post, use him as a screen, roll the bucket, just a great play.
22-20. As Austin holds on to a 2-point lead. Fells being guarded by Ellis. Pittman directing traffic, tries to go in the back door against Olbricht, does, and scores. So Pittman drops in his first bucket of the game. And a timeout.
No, warning.
A warning shot, warning, as a delay of game. We're under the 6-minute mark, and they usually take their timeout around this time, so there will be an official timeout momentarily. Austin up 4. This is Talton driving inside. Oh, loses the handle, gets it back, sends it back outside. This is Ellis. Dribble drives along the perimeter to Daniels. He sends it to Olbricht in the corner. 8 on the shot clock. And Tim Olbricht drops it in. He has 6 points, and it's a 1-point game.
And they all shoot from downtown, don't they?
Yes, they do.
Even Olbricht getting into the
He does once in a while. He just gets the opportunity and just throws it down. Now there's a timeout on the court, and we'll take it with you. 4 minutes and 41 seconds remaining first quarter. It's a 1-point game, 24-23 Austin in front. This is where you hear Viper basketball. Fox Sports 1700, brought to you by the Lone Star National Bank on the NBA Development League Network. Vipers down by 1 here with 4:41 to go first quarter. Shooting the lights out of the ball from behind the arc. 5 out of 8, 62.5%. 5 threes. Kevin Parham with a pair. Ellis, Olbricht, and Daniels with the other 3. But it's the Toros up by 1, and they will have the basketball here. Tim Olbricht was charged with a foul right before the break. That's his first personal. It's on the right side now. Murray throws it up and hits it.
Nailed it.
So
that's 3 for 3 on the day for the Toros from downtown. 2 from Fells, 1 there from Murray. Here comes Isaiah Cannon.
And that is into the game for the first time.
The man we came to see.
Absolutely. Well, he certainly knows how to put the ball in the bucket. This is Cannon. pulls it up, right side, Parham to Daniels from the corner, catches only the rim, no good, rebound. The Toros come back with Murray, long lead pass to Simmons, who's in the game now. Jonathan Simmons feeds outside, Westbrook is in the ball game now for Austin. He throws up a three, no good, here comes Cannon. Isaiah, one man to beat, left side, up off the glass, no good, rebound underneath. Jasmine Cowan on the rebound as they have made wholesale changes to their lineup. Murray is out there with Cowan. Dawson, right side, underneath. Pittman looking to go up and does, but does not get the bucket, but draws the foul.
Trey Kelly played great defense on that one-on-one fast break, forcing Isaiah Cannon to take a tough layup. And that really is what created the mismatch on the other end. Kelly was then, Cannon was then stuck guarding one of the Toros' big men, and that kind of allowed them an advantage down low to create the foul. Westbrook, sorry.
28-23 through 30 to go, first quarter, 5-point lead for the Austin Toros with Pittman at the free throw line. And he misses the charity toss, and the Vipers come back quickly. This is Cannon. Cannon fields it inside now. This is Dario Hunt off the glass, and he's fouled in the act of shooting. What Cannon just puts an excitement out there when he brings that ball up court. You look down and you can miss a couple of buckets when this team is out there, and especially with Cannon. Cannon is just so quick. He is a draft choice of the Houston Rockets. He averaged 21.7 points per game, 9.2 assists. He had over 100 assists. I think he had 110 assists before he left. That was in 12 games. Hunt goes to the line. Dario Hunt is a 55% free throw shooter.
He showed it on that first free throw with the miss.
3:19 to go, first quarter, and it rims out. And now they're saying whistle that
got a lane violation.
A lane violation. So he'll get another opportunity for the free throw. As his number would indicate, 55%. He needs to work on his free throws. And this one goes down.
Oh, Vipers coming out with a press. Got a turnover.
Full court press, and the Vipers get the basketball.
Look at that. You don't see much of that up here, man. You don't see that at the pro level. That's great.
Well, that's the kind of thing that you sometimes hope to see, that electric movement.
I love seeing teams be more creative defensively. You don't see that a lot at the NBA level. Oh.
From the corner, this is Bishop. Tony Bishop drops it in, and he's got a three, and it's a 1-point game. Under 3 minutes to go before the end of the quarter. So the Viper bench is playing a role and is going to have to play a role here. This is Westbrook drops in a three, and Westbrook gets his first points of the game, and they're back up by 4, 31-27.
Westbrook looking very confident right now. He's not intimidated by Isaiah Cannon one bit.
Well, you can't really be intimidated. You have to try to do everything you can to showcase yourself and what you can do. Cannon feeds outside Bishop. Bishop cross court into the corner, and it's thrown away. Simmons picks it off. Here come the Toros, and Simmons goes coast to coast, but on a putback by Zeller. And a technical foul is being called on a technical foul. And a thing when you get a little exuberant.
I think I read that's been an emphasis they've been putting in the NBA this year on officiating, where you can't touch the ball when it comes out of the basket. I mean, normally you'd see that call, just kind of let that go most of the time, but for some reason this year the NBA is putting emphasis on it. And we got a timeout.
Timeout on the court, we'll take it with you. It's 28. They're doing a good job from behind the arc, but they are getting beat in the paint. 16-6, and on fast break, the Toros have shut them out 9-0. Vipers have Cannon and Talton out there, the guard position with Hunt and Bishop.
Cannon doing a good job drawing the contact there. Not much Westbrook can do when he comes at him and gets a good first step.
Yeah, this is the small lineup that they are going to have to employ here, as the the Toros are going to have a little bit of an advantage. Cannon goes to the line. First personal foul called against Charlie Westbrook. And the free throw goes in, so that's the first point in the return of Isaiah Cannon.
Yeah, tallest guy on the floor right now for the Vipers, standing 6'8".
And he makes them both. So Isaiah Cannon gets his first 2 points since the ball is thrown off the foot of Tony Bishop. That was former Texas Longhorn, 6'3" guard. And it goes out of bounds, and I almost called them the Spurs. They look so much like the Spurs. Their uniforms do. Kabongo brings it up with Talton all over him. Bishop double teams him on the trap, gets it to Howard. We're at 2 minutes left before the end of the period, 3-point game. Feed inside Zeller. Zeller, bounce pass inside Simmons. Simmons cross court, almost throws it out of bounds. Howard, 5 seconds on the shot clock, throws up a three and hits it. So Josh Howard has 8. That's his first 3 of the night, and it's 36-30. Austin with the lead, with 1:35 remaining in the period. This is Tony Bishop to Cannon. Cannon, cross court Talton. Talton looks at a 3, sends it back outside. Cannon goes inside the arc. They're playing their defense out quite well, keeping the Vipers away from the 3-point shot. And there is Talton with a 3. That's kicked around, no good. Rebound fought for at center court, and there will be a jump ball. Tony Bishop and Jonathan Simmons will jump it at center court with 1:10 remaining in the period, and it is a 36-30 lead, Austin. They came to play here. Toros really came to play. You never can take anybody for granted, no matter what their record is, because you may have lost somebody, which the Vipers did, losing Covington, getting Cannon back, but they have a very talented team.
You know, we're wondering how they do down low, and they're doing a really good job on the offensive glass still. 6 offensive rebounds so far for the Vipers compared to just 1 for the Toros.
Howard under the basket, puts it up off the rim, no good, draws the foul.
You know, I really think this is a savvy pickup by the Spurs, picking up Josh Howard. It's a no-lose situation because you just put him in the D-League, nothing's going to happen. And I feel like he's the kind of guy that if he get back in shape, pre-ACL injury, back, you know, to what he was doing in or just close, he can play well with the Spurs because he's a good defensive presence, and he's not an offensive player that's going to disrupt the flow of the offense. Savvy pickup by the Spurs, like many of them are.
Oh, absolutely. Except the Spurs have a tough lineup to crack.
Yeah.
They really do.
That's true.
Howard misses the first, and the second free throw is good. So Howard with 9, and it's a 7-point lead. That's the biggest lead of the night, but Troy Daniels drops in a 3, and he has 7. That's his second 3, and it's a 4-point game. We're under a minute to play. This is Fells being guarded by Daniels. Feeds it down low to Howard. Howard against Cannon. He's got a height advantage. Floats one up off the glass and in. And Howard drops it in, and he'll draw the opportunity for a 3-point play. Yeah. He's got 11 points with that shot and
that is
opportunity.
That is not the matchup the Vipers want right there. Josh Howard on point guard Isaiah Cannon in the posts.
You know, one of the things I noticed about Cannon when he played here before is he's not afraid to run the gamut of the court. He is so quick. He can get down and get some rebounds, playing on the post, playing on the baseline. And, you know, with the lack of height that they have, they may need him. This is Cannon for 3. That's no good. Rebound Bishop underneath, blocked by Zeller. And back comes Kabongo for Austin. He goes up off the glass, no good. Catches the rim, and the ball goes out of bounds, and the Vipers get the loose ball as it goes out of bounds. 23 seconds remain, 6-point deficit. Rio Grande Valley have their work cut out for them here tonight. Their hands full. Cannon slows it down as the Vipers now have 16 left on the play clock. The shot clock has been turned off, and Cannon slows it down for the final shot. He has Hunt, Talton, Bishop, and Daniels out there alongside. The play comes out to Daniels. Daniels throws up a 3, and that's no good. Rebound. 2 seconds remaining. Kabongo underneath and gets up off the glass, and it does not count. So they waited just a fraction of a second too long. But nevertheless, the Austin Toros Valley Morning Star calling tonight's game here from the State Farm Arena as the Austin Toros lead it 39-33. And the difference is what they've been doing from behind the arc. They are perfect, 5 for 5. The Vipers have 7 threes, but they put it up 15 times, shooting at 46.7%. And from the field, they're only 38.5%, while Austin is shooting at a 68% clip. So that makes a big difference when you're hitting from the field.
Yeah, Toro's also doing a better job just getting up and down the floor and getting easy shots at the fast break. That's why that field goal percentage is so much higher than the Vipers right now.
Cannon with the basketball, looking to throw up a three, does, and hits. And
buckets.
Isaiah Cannon gets his first three as a Viper on his return engagement. And it is a three-point game, 39-36. Beat outside Zeller, bounce pass. That's Murray. Murray on the turnaround, baseline hits.
Murray showing the young kid how it's done.
And it is a 41-36 game. This is Bishop, puts up a three from long range and hits. And Tony Bishop now.
This is seriously what I did in NBA Jam. Like, this is insane.
That's his second three.
Oh my gosh.
And the Vipers have 8 on the night. Zeller being guarded by Hunt. Looks to go into the back door, off the glass, no good, rebound. Toros pick it up. This is Howard. Howard pulls up, back outside to Zeller. They got 17 on the shot clock, plenty of time. Fells looks to go inside, blocked there by Parham. Now right side Kabongo. Kabongo being guarded closely by Talton. In the corner, a three, no good, rebound Vipers.
Here we go, 3-on-2 the other way.
This is Talton now, slows it down to Hunt. Hunt with one man to floater, no good, just catches the rim. Just sometimes those things just don't fall. It's a 2-point game though, 41-39. The Vipers have closed the gap here in the early going of the second quarter. Bounce pass now Howard. Howard being guarded by Cannon. He pulls up and hits. So Howard now has 13.
Man, Josh Howard looking like the Josh Howard of old.
Well, that's what experience will do for you. Bounce pass now as Bishop tries to drive baseline, goes off of Zeller, and the Vipers will inbound it. It's a foul called.
Shooting foul.
And that will be Howard's second personal foul and first team foul here, second quarter. 2 seconds under 10 minutes remaining before halftime. Tony Bishop to the line. Bishop is a 46% free throw shooter and makes the first of 2. A lot of these guys who have not seen as much time are getting a lot of time now because of the Vipers having now 3 guys go up to the NBA. And Bishop drops in a pair from the free throw line. And he has 8. And the Vipers are employing a full court press. They're not messing around here. Now,
no foul call.
No foul there. Howard ran into Cannon, but they let play go on. Guess they ruled no harm, no foul. Oh, nice move inside. That was Courtney Fells. And Fells has 10 points. Now they have a pair in double digits, and it's 45-41, up by 4. They've led by as many as 7. This is Hunt. Goes to the hoop. Just loses the handle. And now a whistle and a foul call. Looks like it's going to go against Bishop.
Hunt hoping to get the foul call there. Didn't get it. I like seeing a ref that can keep the whistle, that can not blow the whistle every time there's a little bit of a flail, you know? I like seeing that.
Well, sometimes you got to let the play go on. If it doesn't impede the play itself, then
exactly.
You got to let it go. But there was some pretty solid contact there. So that's the first personal against Bishop, and Austin retains possession of the basketball. Now feeds outside to Murray. Flip Murray, fakes the 3, sends it inside. And a 17-footer by Cowan. And it's 47-41. This is Cannon, rims out a 3 attempt. Rebounded by the Vipers underneath, and it is Hunt. Drops it in.
There we go again. The Vipers are killing on the offensive rebounds right now. That's 9 offensive boards this game. Considering we were talking about we weren't sure how they play down low this game, this is a very impressive effort by some of these guys that aren't used to getting these kind of minutes.
Absolutely, and that's what they have to do, and that's what the depth is all about. you know, you see the guys that don't get a lot of playing time, and you wonder how they'll do. Well, this is an example. Another block at the other end. That was by Jasmine Cowan.
Ooh, nice pass.
Underneath, Ronald Murray drops it home, and it's 49-43, and their lead balloons back up to 6.
Pretty pass by Courtney Fells there.
This is Bishop. Bounce pass now to Hunt. Drives baseline against Pittman. Goes up off the glass and in. Dario Hunt now with 5, and it's a 4-point game. Vipers just can't seem to get back into the lead here. They just keep getting close. Off the miss. This is Talton. Drives. Nice move inside. Up off the glass and in. Oh, that was pretty.
Drive. Excellent use of the body there. Excellent play.
Well, he's one of those guys who we talked about that when he got his playing time, when he got his opportunity, after Cannon left in late December, he really showed what he's made out of.
And you can see now him and Cannon on the floor at the same time. They've been in this lineup all quarter. It's a good lineup.
They really have done a good job of offensive foul. Fells gets called for the offensive foul, and now the Vipers will make wholesale changes. Daniels will come in. Ellis will come in along with Olbrecht. So Olbrecht and Daniels will make an appearance, and they'll be out there with Parham and Talton.
Talton staying in the game. Nevada's showing a lot of faith in this boy Talton today. I like it.
Well, that's because he has done what they expected him to do.
Oh, even more. I mean, 21 assists last game.
Technical foul. Courtney Fells gets the tee for a 3-second violation. Daniels goes in.
82% free throw shooter?
Yeah.
82%. Makes the first.
And he makes the first. Daniels
makes the only one.
Has some impressive numbers, to say the least.
Hey, when I looked at that guy's stat line before the game, I mean, 80% of his field goal attempts are three-pointers. Sure. That's crazy, but it works.
Hey, 117 coming into the game. He's got 2 tonight, so he's bordering 120. Ball is tapped out of bounds as Fells slapped it away from Troy Daniels. The Vipers now inbound it with 11 on the shot clock. Olbrecht drops it off to Talton. He drives right down the lane and off. Oh, he missed the shot as he had a layup opportunity, but it just rolled off the glass and rolled off the rim, but drew the foul. That's going to go against Jasmine Cowan. So Talton got to the rim, but couldn't get it to fall, but he'll get a pair of free throws. He makes them both, and the Vipers will regain the lead. So Talton, an 88% free throw shooter, makes the first, and the game is tied. That's the third time the game has been tied.
49-49 with 7 minutes left in the second quarter.
Oh, yeah.
Is that right?
Yeah, well, I smell free tacos here. And Talton throws up the second, and it is good.
Here comes the press.
So he has 6 points on the night so far, and the Vipers take the lead 50-49. Kabongo, right side. But don't blink. You'll miss a couple of buckets. This is one of those games that may end up 136-130. Zeller feeds Kabongo. He's at the top of the key in three-point land. Gets a pick down low from Cowan. Now he throws up a long three. No good. Rebound. And that's no good. As Murray threw it up, and now the ball goes out of bounds, and it will belong to the Rio Grande Valley Vipers. 6:36 to go before halftime, and yes, we are cruising towards a large amount of points here in this one, 50-49 with 6:36 remaining.
You can see this quarter, though, the Vipers have really succeeded in slowing down the Toros offense. They're not getting nearly as many buckets as they were in the first quarter right now. And it shows. I mean, what they're only 10 points this quarter for the Toros.
Kabongo gets called for the personal foul, and it will be a non-shooting foul. It's his first and third team foul. Vipers get the ball with 19 on the shot clock, and Talton slows it down. Gets it to Daniels. Daniels looks to feed inside, keeps it on the perimeter. Talton back to Daniels. Down low to Olbrecht, drives baseline, puts it up off the glass and in. Tim Olbrecht. now with 9. Vipers have yet to have anybody hit the double-digit mark. Long 3, and Fells drops it in, and they have regained the lead at 52 to 50. Tied at 52. And there's a 3 by Talton, and Talton has his first 3, and he has 8, and it's tied again at 55. On the turnaround, that just drops in for Cowan, and they regain the lead.
Man, these Vipers, they never slow down offensively.
Well, that's what coach says that how they practice. Daniels drops it in. He's got 9. And it's a 3-point lead for the Rio Grande Valley at 50.
They got a mismatch down low.
54.
They got a mismatch down low. Didn't take it.
Long 3 attempt, no good. Rebound, Vipers get it to Troy Daniels. This is Daniels, drives all the way to the bucket, and Daniels has 11 now. He's in double digits. And the Vipers' lead has gone up to 5 at 59 to 54. We're under 5 minutes to go before halftime. That's their biggest lead. Kabongo drives inside. He feeds it off to Zeller. And Zeller's little floater does not make it. It's partially tipped.
Zeller's got to go up stronger with that, man. He's got to go up stronger with that.
Now, sometimes you think that the soft move sometimes will be an asset, but right there, Daniels was fed inside. Dennis Scott along with Stephen Ryan. The Vipers have outscored the Toros 28 to 15 here in the second quarter. And now a turnover as the Vipers get it underneath the basket, sending outside Talton. They miss on the 3, loose ball underneath. Ellis puts up a shot, no good. Boy, this is fast and furious here tonight. We still have 4:13 to go before halftime. It's 61-54. It appears to me that Austin is wanting to play the fast pace against this Viper team, and the Vipers are picking it up a notch.
Oh yeah, absolutely. They're not planning on slowing down at all. The Toros. They want to play at this fast pace too. So we're just going to keep on seeing this, man.
Parham into the corner. Talton puts up a 3, and that's no good. But it is a foul underneath the basket on Tim Olbrecht.
A little over the back foul there on Olbrecht.
Olbrecht's a big body, and he has a lineup for the Vipers out there with Talton, Daniels, and Cannon, along with Parham and Hunt. Toros with the ball. Cowan feeds down low. Into the corner. Kabongo puts up a 3 from the corner and hits. Mike Kabongo now is in double digits with 10. That's his first 3 of the night.
Toros now 7 of 9 from downtown.
Daniels on a 16-footer. That's short of the mark, but there's Hunt on the rebound. Puts it up off the glass, no good. And Talton with another one. Off to Hunt, and Hunt puts it up and in. So Dario Hunt, he has a tendency to miss the close in. And gets it. So Dario Hunt, who is a 55% free throw shooter, makes it, and the Vipers' lead is 5, 64-59. We're closing in on 3 minutes to go. Westbrook feeds down low to Cowan. Cowan against Cannon, and he gets it on the putback, and Fells does. And Fells now has 15, and it's a 61-64 lead. Ball goes out of bounds on the
Viper warp speed going on. I don't even know what's going on, man. I'm serious. Like, me and you both, we keep on, we can look up, look down. It's fast.
Toros have a lead in the fast break department, outscoring the Vipers 13-5, but points in the paint where both teams are doing very, very well, 32 apiece. But the Vipers getting the second chance points, 18-4 is the lead there.
Vipers holding a nice rebound edge of 9 right now. Definitely making up for those fast break points.
And the Vipers have the basketball as we start the second half. This is Talton on a feed from Daniels, and it's poked out of bounds, and Daniels gets bopped out of bounds. Murray.
Nice deflection there by Flip Murray. We've been seeing Flip Murray make a lot of just small, veteran-type plays. You know, the kind of plays that don't really make a huge difference, but they're there. They're very noticeable.
14 on the shot clock as Daniels will inbound it, looking to get it inside to Parham. Kevin Parham wants to go baseline, gets it knocked out of his hands by Murray. Flip Murray got a hand on it, and now there's only 7 seconds left on the shot clock, so they will need to inbound it and get a shot fairly quick.
Murray, again, a guy who's been a guard his entire life, going up, playing some good post D, not letting anything come easy.
Talton feeds Daniels. His 3 attempt was partially blocked, but it was picked off there by Parham underneath. Parham, loose ball, can't get control of it, lost the handle, and Mike Kabungo brings it back for Austin, 78-69. Still the same score that we had at halftime. As now they're slowing it down somewhat. Howard steps outside and picks up the 3. So Josh Howard now with 16, and that's his second 3.
You know, this guy, bad pass. Turnover there by the Vipers. Talton.
Yeah, Talton threw it to Akeem Ellis, and he just went right through his fingers. It looked like he was looking to run with it before he had it in his hands. It is now a 78-72 lead for the Rio Grande Valley.
Josh Howard at 16 points. That's about what he averaged as the Dallas Maverick back in the 05 to 08 time he was there.
Murray drops it off to Zeller, pulls up baseline shot, no good, rebound Vipers. That's Ulbrecht on the board. Ahead to Talton from Daniels. Daniels with a 3. Daniels can't get it to fall. Picked off there by Josh Howard, and up court comes Murray. Murray drives around Parham, baseline, underneath, feeds Fells, up and in. Nice job there as Fells has 15, and they've cut the deficit to 4. They're on a 5-0 run here in the first part of the third quarter. Now another turnover, and the Vipers turn it back. That's Murray, whistle to foul on Parham. So the Vipers starting off rather sluggishly here. Second personal foul on Parham. First team foul. Kabungo bounce pass to Fells. Fells drives baseline. That is Howard driving baseline from Fells. Puts it up, misses the shot, draws the foul.
It's a good foul right there. He was beat on the drive. Don't want to give him an easy basket. Make him earn it. Give him some contact.
That's a foul called on Ellis. And Howard will go to the line. Howard with 16 leading the scores for Austin as they attempt this comeback. And they are now on a 6-0 run here at the start of the third quarter. Cut the deficit from 9 to 3. And Howard makes both ends of the free throw. And he has 18. So it's a 2-point game, as the Vipers have yet to dent the scoreboard here in the third stanza. Talton nearly walked with it. Feeds it to Ulbrecht from Daniels. Ulbrecht goes inside, and he's hooked. He's hooked underneath by Zeller. And that should be his first personal foul. And that'll be the first team foul. So Ulbrecht will go to the line. Ulbrecht is a 69% free throw shooter, and he makes the first of 2. Ulbrecht now is in double digits with 10. Chance to increase the Viper lead to 4, and he does. So the Vipers bent, but they didn't break. They're up by 4, led it by 9 at half. Here comes Fells. Fells on the pull-up. No good off the rim. Loose ball underneath Parham. Parham double team. Gets away from a pair of Toros. Feeds down low to Ellis. Ellis slows it down. Bounce pass to Parham in the corner. Puts up the three. Makes the three. Kevin Parham now with his third three. And he has 9 points. And the Vipers have 11 threes. Now a drive inside. Outside Kabungo. Mike Kabungo, the former Texas Longhorn. Looks to go inside. Nothing but tall timber there. Goes underneath. Looked to make the reverse shot, but didn't take it. On the turnaround, kind of a poor shot by Howard. The Vipers get it on the air ball. This is Talton. Lead now back up 83-76. This is Parham. He's partially blocked with his three. The Vipers get it back. This is long range from Troy Daniels, and he has 3 threes. And he has 14 points, and the Vipers lead is 10. They've led by as many as 11. This is Murray for 3, and that's off the rim and off the glass. Talton on the board. Here come the Vipers back. 3-on-3. They slow it down. This is Parham. He's hot from outside. Yes, another 3. He has 4 threes, and now he has 12 points. And the Vipers' lead goes up to 13. That's their biggest lead of the night at 89-76.
Wasn't the lead just 2, like, not even a minute ago?
Just under a minute to go, or a minute ago. Up off the glass and in. That is Fells, and Fells has 17. Fast and furious, whistling a foul. And you don't even see these guys breathing heavy. At this pace, it's amazing to watch. Loose ball. Loose ball foul on Mike Kabungo. Second personal. Vipers will inbound it. Non-shooting foul. This is Talton. Talton looks for the pick from Olbrecht. Feeds inside. Oh, Olbrecht got the feed from Talton. Put it up from underneath the basket, but it was fouled on the play. And Olbrecht will go to the line. Murray, first personal foul and third team foul for Murray. And Olbrecht will go to the line. Olbrecht with 14 points. Chance to increase that and increase the Viper lead. Makes the first. He has had 2 20-game efforts in the last couple of games, both against Texas. 2 of his last 3 games has been over 20 points, and he's heading that direction now. 16 on the night. And it's 91-78, 13-point lead, their largest of the night. Brought up by Howard. Howard feeds underneath Zeller. Nice move. And Zeller has 7.
Nice alley-oop there. Gotta love the alley-oops.
And it's an 11-point lead for the Rio Grande Valley. Talton looks to drive inside. Sends it outside. Ellis for 3. He catches only the rim, but there's Olbrecht looking to get the loose ball. Picked off there by Mike Kabungo. Outside Murray. Murray puts up a 3 and hits. So Flip Murray now in double digits with 12. He's got a pair of 3s. Lead now 91-83 Rio Grande Valley.
Working it into Olbrecht here.
Olbrecht on the turnaround against Zeller. Off the glass, no good. Catches only the rim. Rebound Toros. Kabungo gets the pick. Drives left side. Nice move to the bucket, but can't get it to fall. Rebound Olbrecht. Outside outlet pass to Talton. Here's Parham for 3. He's hot from the outside, but that one does not fall. And now a rebound comes down to the black-shirted Toros. Kabungo sends outside Fells. He looks at a 3. He's got Olbrecht on him. Drives in the lane. Puts it up off the glass. No good. Rebound. Second chance, and that doesn't go, but he draws the foul. And Troy Daniels would get called for the personal foul. Vipers looking to make wholesale changes here as Tony Bishop Jr. and Isaiah Cannon get ready to come back in the game for the Rio Grande Valley. Fells will go to the line.
First free throw is good. Dennis, this pace is not slowing down one bit, and I am just as confused as I was in the second quarter. I don't even know, man.
Fells is a decent shooter from the line. Second one is up and good. So it is 91-85, and Fells has 19.
Cannon back in the game here for the Vipers.
Gets it to Olbrecht. Olbrecht look to feed there. Instead keeps it outside Bishop. Bishop Parham around the perimeter to Cannon. Cannon with Kabungo on him. Cannon looks to go inside to Daniels. Feeds down low. Olbrecht gets his hand on the ball. And so did one of the Toros. Got to catch the name of it, Cowan. So Cowan picks up his second personal foul. And their fourth team foul, non-shooting, so the Vipers will take it out with 14 on the shot clock as Daniels will inbound it to Cannon. 6:25 remaining in the third quarter. Floats up, good. Troy Daniels. How unusual, he has a 2. Daniels increases the lead to 93-85. He has 19 on the night. Averages 22. Right down the lane goes Murray. And they turn it over.
There's an offensive foul on Josh Howard, I guess, away from the ball.
There it is.
I didn't see it. I think that was the call.
That's Cowan. It's on Cowan.
Oh, Cowan, okay. My bad.
In the corner. This is Daniels up off the glass. No good rebound. There was Olbrecht for the putback, but he couldn't get it to fall. Back the other way comes Murray. Murray pulls up from the corner. No good rebound. This is Mike Kabungo with a fresh 24. Fells holds it and slows it down. Bounce past Cowan. Cowan loses the handle. Got 10 on the shot clock. Howard goes against Daniels. Goes up to the rim. Off the rim. No good. Draws the foul.
Daniels not happy with his own defense on that play. He knew the shot clock was coming down. Just couldn't give him a drive to the layup, and he did.
Timeout on the court. We'll take it with you. Fourth personal foul there. Call on. Howard at the line for the Austin Toros. The Vipers and Toros playing pretty even here in the third quarter. And Howard's free throw is good. He's a 78% free throw shooter.
Josh Howard will hit the 20-point mark if he makes this second free throw.
And it is up and good, so he dents the 20-point mark. And their shooting from the field has really kept them in this game. They're shooting at 58% to the Vipers' 45%. So that makes a huge difference. But each team doing something good on their own end. There's a block at the other end. Olbrecht went to the hole, and now it's kicked out of bounds, and the Vipers will get it back.
Looks like
Ronald Murray was a little upset, and it did go off of his foot.
I think he missed a call there.
Yeah.
No such thing as a perfect game for the referees, though, man. Not much they can do.
Now Parham has been guarded like a blanket there. No foul called. Parham looks for the pick. Can't get it inside. Now does off the glass to Olbrecht, and he can't get it to fall. Now a whistle and a foul. Boy, that was a little, I don't know, a little ticky-tack there. Didn't really impede the play. Kind of
that's the second really shy foul Olbrecht's had called on him tonight. He's a little frustrated right now, and he has every right to be. That was pretty, yeah.
Yeah, that really wasn't all that necessary. Fourth personal against Tim Olbrecht, so he's going to have to take a seat. We're under 5 minutes to go before the end of the third period here. 93-87, as both teams have just done everything they can to keep themselves at this fast pace. Fells misses the first free throw. He's 1 point shy of 20 points. Tim Olbrecht takes a seat. He's got a double-double, 13 points and 10 rebounds.
And that's while playing through this foul trouble. I mean, if he wasn't playing in foul trouble, probably have a lot more.
So that's the thing when you got a guy like that he stands out in the crowd, and they give him a lot of attention, especially when it comes to contact.
And you know, for all the three-point shooting this team does, they really do like getting the ball into Olbrecht in the post. You can tell they like to get into him, make the defense come in, and then kick it out.
They need to shoot the ball here. They're going to lose it on the turnover, and they do. The shot clock was going down, but they turned it over anyway. The Vipers did. And underneath, nice job. And they do not get it to fall. The Vipers get a break. Here comes Talton. Talton comes back down. Cannon. Cannon puts up a three. Cannonball three. Isaiah Cannon with 13. And that is his second three. And the Vipers' lead is now 96-88. Westbrook brings up the right side. Being guarded by Talton. Goes around, down the lane, makes the bucket, draws the foul, and an opportunity for a three-point play.
Nice play by Westbrook there. Westbrook making the most of his minutes tonight. He's still under 10. He's still at about 10 minutes on the game, but we keep on bringing it up. I feel, he's been making plays.
He has 7 and make it 8. And it is a 5-point lead for the Rio Grande Valley. Second personal foul there on Tony Bishop. Vipers, Talton throws it in from three-point land in the corner. And Talton with his second three, and he is in double digits with 12, and it's back up to an 8-point lead. Westbrook sees an opening and goes right down the right side. Ball was blocked from underneath, but he draws the foul.
Cannon and Talton playing some excellent two-man game right now.
Westbrook goes to the line and makes the free throw. He has a Sue Westbrook with the second free throw, and that's good. So Westbrook now with 10, and the lead is 6. Vipers a point shy of the century mark, right in the thick of things, and out of contact down low. Dario Hunt loses it out of bounds, but it's going to belong to the Vipers as it went off the hands, I believe, of Jasmine Cowan. Vipers with 14 on the shot clock. Shot clock hasn't really been too much of a factor here tonight with this pace. Cannon looks to go inside against Westbrook. Instead sends it back outside. Parham 3 on the shot clock. Got to do it in a hurry. Up off the shot. And it was Talton that drives inside and does not get the shot off, and the Vipers lose it on the shot clock violation.
Cannon telling Parham you wanted to shoot that there. Parham instead passed it up, which kind of led to the shot clock violation. Parham's a good three-point shooter, and in this offense, he's got to know if he's got a good look, he's just got to fire it up there.
It's been relatively close here in the second, the third quarter, the second half, the start of it. The scoring has not been as pronounced here in the third quarter as it was in the second quarter. Loose ball down low. Josh Howard feeds underneath. Nice job there by Cowan. And Cowan on the little turnaround. He has 10 now. This is Cannon for 3. Can't get it to go. Catches only the rim. Rebound, Toros. Back the other way. Westbrook to the hoop. Drops it in. And Westbrook now with 12. And it is a 2-point game.
Toros playing their way back into this one. They haven't been able, we saw this at the start of the third quarter, though. They weren't able to tie the game or take the lead. Let's see if they can do it this time.
Bounce pass underneath. Nice job there, but he can't get it to fall. As Bishop and Parham teamed up, Westbrook takes it the other way. He has 14, and the game is tied at 99. 5th time this has been tied. So the Viper lead was 13 at one point, and it's now deadlocked at 99 all.
Brand new game here, and there's Cannon being aggressive, drawing the foul.
Whistle and a timeout on the floor. We'll take it with you. 99 all with 2:13 left, third quarter. This is where you hear Viper basketball, Fox Sports 1700, brought to you by the Lone Star National Bank on the NBA Developer League Network. Boston Toros have outscored the Vipers here in the third quarter, 30-21, and have 10 block shots, which has really given them an opportunity to keep the Vipers off the board here. Now, Isaiah Cannon puts in the free throw to give the Vipers the lead once again. He has 14, and this is the third lead change, only the third. That seems a little strange. Cannon makes it 15 points, and the Viper lead is 2 at 101-99. Full court press employed by the Rio Grande Valley. That's Murray bringing it up court left side to Westbrook. Back outside Murray. Murray with 2 minutes remaining in the period. Murray, top of the key, to Simmons. Simmons drives inside, loses the handle, goes out of bounds, belongs to. Little discussion. They say the Toros. I thought they were going to give it to the Vipers. Now there's 4 seconds left on the shot clock, so the Toros will inbound it from underneath their own basket. They'll need to get this shot off in a hurry. This is Murray putting it up from three-point land, and that is nowhere close. Parham on the board to Cannon. Cannon drops to Talton. Gets a pick from Hunt. Keeps it outside Bishop. Bishop drives inside. A lot of traffic there. Still handles it and puts it up and in. And Bishop.
Vipers back up by 4. It seems like every time the Toros get back in this game, the Vipers make a little run. Here they are again.
Well, if you remember that was the situation towards the end of the first quarter, starting the second quarter, where they just could not get close. I mean, they could get close, they just couldn't get over the hump. And now it's the other way around. Personal foul on Jonathan Simmons, the 6'6" guard out of Houston.
That's the second off-ball foul they've called on a legal screen here in the third quarter.
This is Cannon. Cannon on the turnaround. Can't get it to go. Tony Bishop flying through the middle, trying to get the offensive board. Was a little late. Murray takes it the other way. But there's Bishop at the other end. I said it was a little slow at one end. He came flying down the other end and blocked it out of bounds. Sent it into the 7th row of the seats behind the basket.
Flip Murray thought he had an easy layup, and Tony Bishop came in and said, bam, what's up? Get that out of here.
18 on the shot clock from the inbound pass. That is Josh Howard with the bucket, and he has 22. And it is a 2-point game. Baseline, Bishop, oh, nice move underneath. Couldn't get it to go, and there's another opportunity by Hunt as he gets close range, takes a shot. This is Daniels for a 3, only catches the rim. That would have been pretty had it fallen. So I say about Hunt, sometimes he's so close, and yet he's so far. He gets close, he just can't get the roll, can't get the bounce off the glass. Granted, he's in traffic, but when you get those close-up opportunities, you got to take advantage of them. This is Cannon. Oh, shots blocked. That's their 11th block of the game. Simmons takes it to the other end, and there's Parham at the other end blocking the shot. Draws the foul, though. 29.6 seconds remaining, third quarter. Vipers up by 2, and that will be Kevin Parham's 3rd personal foul.
Again, another good foul there by Parham. It was a one-on-one fast break. You don't want to give up anything easy there. Make them earn it. Good foul. I don't think Nevada Smith's upset about that foul one bit.
Oh, absolutely not.
And there we go, missed the first free throw.
And he's a 60% free throw shooter, so he misses 1 of 2.
That's why you do it.
Had a chance to tie it. Now he'll just bring them to within 1. That's Simmons' first point of the night. 25 seconds left in the period, 18 on the shot clock. Vipers will look to bleed the clock as much as possible into the corner. This is Parham for 3. That's an air off the rim. The board is to Hunt. Bounce pass underneath, stolen by Austin. This is Simmons to Ronald Murray, and he gives them the lead at 104 to 103. Final shot. Vipers will get it. This is Talton, puts it up, no good.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's the
Great job there by the Vipers, getting down the court real fast, getting the good shot off. Didn't fall, but they got a good shot off at the buzzer.
A nice comeback for the Austin Toros to get back in this game. Outscoring the Vipers by 10 in the third quarter to take a 1-point lead as we head into the final stanza. Dennis Scott, Stephen Ryan with you here courtside as Westbrook for the Toros. Drop pass, right side Howard. Howard on the pull-up, blocked there by Bishop, and it goes out of bounds. Nice job on defense by Bishop as it went off Howard. And the Vipers get the basketball on the turnover by a good defensive play there by Bishop.
Excellent block. Not only to make a block, he was smart enough to knock it off the other guy out of bounds. So Vipers retain possession on that play.
This is Daniels for 3. And yes! Troy Daniels with his 4th 3, 25 points. And he has eclipsed his season average, now with 25.
Big shot.
And the Vipers have gone back out in front by 2. And a shot from the corner, that's a 2 for Westbrook. And the game is tied as Westbrook has 16. And it's 106. Vipers turn it over. Back comes Simmons. Right side flip. Oh, jams it home off the feed from Westbrook. Does Simmons, and that was with authority.
That was something else.
Long shot by Cannon, and Cannon gets his third 3. He has 18 points. Welcome back, Isaiah Cannon, with 18 on the night. And the Vipers' lead is 1. Whistle, a stoppage of play. There's a shot clock concern, and that's why they stopped the game. So they will put up 18 seconds on the shot clock. Every once in a while that thing gets out of whack, so they make the correction, and Austin will inbound it with Simmons inside to Westbrook. He tries to drive inside on Cannon, pulls up on a 10-footer and hits. And Westbrook with 18. And the ball goes out of bounds. It looked like it went off one of the Austin players from underneath. Might have been Cowan getting his hand on the ball. Vipers will inbound it with Daniels trying to get it in with 16 seconds on the shot clock. Does to Bishop. The 1-point game with Austin up 110-109 with 10:18 remaining in the game. This is Cannon. Looks to move inside. Feeds back out to the perimeter to Daniels. He's got Hunt. This is underneath. Hunt goes up for the shot, and he's fouled on the play just as the shot clock wound down to 1 second.
Hunt a little shaken up on the play.
Yeah.
May have turned an ankle, but he's going to stay in there and shoot these free throws.
Yeah, Hunt's going to go to the line.
At the line for the Vipers, shooting the Church's free throw.
And for Hunt, he's a 55% free throw shooter. And he misses the first.
Now entering the Toros, number 20.
That's 2 for 4 on the day shooting free throws for Hunt. That's just the second miss all
Yeah.
day for the Vipers from the charity stripe.
Yeah, they've been shooting at a 95% clip. So you can't ask for much more than that. They've been doing it from the free throw line. Got 15 threes.
Ooh.
Make that 16 threes. Misses the other end of the free throw.
That was a really unconfident shot. Just the way he released that. Not good.
13 on the shot clock now. Westbrook looks to go inside against Cannon. Sends it into the corner. Long 3 there, and he hits. That's Howard. And Howard now has 25, so he's matched Troy Daniels as the lead scorer.
And he is a perfect 3 for 3 from downtown. But here come the Vipers.
And Ellis drops it in from long range. That's his second 3. He has 8 points. And it's a 1-point game with 9.5 to go. 113-112 Austin. The pace of this game has just been immense. Drive inside Simmons, floats it up, no good, gets his own rebound, puts it up in traffic. Still can't get it to fall when he drops. Simmons makes the free throw. And it's a 2-point game.
Isaiah Cannon.
Albrecht comes back in. Cannon comes out.
Looks like Nevada's going to save Cannon for a late run. Probably going to put him in like 5-6 minutes left, I bet you.
Simmons misses the second one, and there is Bishop on the board, keeping it at a 2-point game. This is Talton coming down against Kabungo. Daniels puts up a 3. He draws the foul off the miss, and he'll get 3 free throws.
Toros foul number 22.
Flip Murray did not like that call, but he was all over him. You can't interfere with a 3-point shooter once they start the shooting motion. I don't think there's any question about that. That's a foul.
And Daniels shoots from the free throw line, 82% successful. The Vipers just done an outstanding job. We got 2 misses tonight from the free throw stripe. Daniels hits the first.
Perfect 4 from 4 now for Daniels.
And he'll make an attempt to tie this game at 114, and he does. Gets the roll, and now he has an opportunity to give the Vipers the lead with a third free throw. .27 points make it 28 points for the Vipers' leading scorer. That'll increase his numbers a little bit here tonight. Kabungo and the Toros to Murray, being guarded by Daniels. Vipers up by 1. Weaves his way through traffic, ball goes out of bounds. Let's see, belongs to the Toros. They'll have it under their own basket. Nice defense by Daniels on the play. They will inbound it with 7 seconds left on the shot clock. This is Kabungo into Fells. Fells looks at the 3, takes it from the outside, does not get it to fall, and there's Talton on the rebound, standing on the perimeter, rather on the baseline, and he feeds to Olbrecht. Olbrecht looks to go in the backside against Zeller, and he traveled on the play.
Olbrecht shuffling his feet a little too much right there. I think he got a little. He made that first move, it wasn't there, and he tried to make up for it, and yeah, turnover.
Looked like a good opportunity. Olbrecht, the big man there. I've seen him do that little jump hook of his, but decided to take an extra step and had to turn it over. This is Mike Kabungo, feeds down low Zeller. Zeller goes up, blocked by Olbrecht. Loose ball, thrown out of bounds, belongs to the Vipers.
Vipers really locking down on defense these last few possessions.
Those tall timber in the lane down there, a lot of contact.
Parham coming up with the scorer's table. He'll be subbing in next dead ball.
Daniels drives inside to Albrecht. Albrecht goes up inside and is blocked. Loose ball underneath. Vipers get it back. Daniels for 3. Daniels can't get it to fall. Rebound Vipers, and it goes out of bounds. Goes off his hand. Looked like Ellis may have gotten his hand on it, and it went out of bounds.
I think
check that. Wait, are they saying the Viper ball? Looks like the Vipers are going to get the basketball.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, it looked like they pointed the other direction, but such is not the case. Vipers will get a fresh 24.
I think everyone in the arena thought that Tony Daniels threw was about to go in. You even saw Parham here on the sideline putting his hands up. Didn't fall, though.
Lots of scoring here. They're 5 points away from free tacos here at the State Farm Arena. Must admit that pace has fallen off somewhat from the first half, where they scored 78 points.
Yeah.
But it's a close one.
How can you keep that pace going?
Yeah, I know. It's real difficult to do that. So the Vipers will inbound it with a fresh 24. Talton sends it all the way back outside Bishop. Plenty of time left on the shot clock. 7:45 left in the game. Talton to Bishop. Bishop puts up a 3. Bishop hits it. And he has 17 points. And for Bishop, that's a season high for Tony Bishop. Eclipses his 15-point high, season high, previously against Springfield, and it's a 4-point lead for the Rio Grande Valley. Poked out of his hand. Kabungo wonders why it's the Vipers' ball, but it went off it. While we're away, Tim Olbrecht got called on a travel after he made a bucket. Murray puts up a long ranger, and that's not going to fall. Vipers still leading it by 4 with 7 minutes left in the game. This is Talton. Talton to Daniels with 3! And Troy Daniels hits the 3. He has 31. And free tacos will reign in the State Farm Arena tonight. The Vipers lead is 7 at 121-114. Feed inside. Oh, nice move to the basket there by Fells. And it's 121-116. 6.5 to go in this one. Talton pulls up, hits a three, another three for the Rio Grande Valley, and Talton with his third three. He has 15, and the Viper lead is ballooned to 8. They've led by as many as 13. The Vipers have come out strong here after that timeout. Howard looks to go inside. He's got Parham to get around. Drives in the lane, sends it back outside to Murray. Murray can't get the shot. This is Howard, and he can't get it to go. As, let's see now, they're going to call this a shot clock violation or not? Did he get it off of that? They're calling a foul on the play, I do believe. Loose ball foul. It was real close as to whether or not he was going to be able to get that shot, have that shot count. It hit the rim at the buzzer. 5th personal foul now is being called. Troy Daniels is being called
Cannon now
on the foul.
Game for Daniels here at the 6-minute mark.
And they turn it over as Bishop gets it to Talton, and now the whistle and a foul call on, looks like Fells on Talton. 5:52 remaining. Timeout on the court. We will take it with you. A full timeout is what it is. 3rd personal foul being called on Fells. And the Vipers will be at the free throw line when Vipers have outscored the Toros 21-12 here in the 4th quarter to take an 8-point lead. This is a nice floater up inside by Albrecht, but it catches only the rim, and the Toros are on the rebound. We're at 5.5 to go before we call this one history. And it is Fells. Fells with Cannon on him. Gets the pick from Murray. Still holding on to the ball. 8 on the shot clock. Pulls up, baseline shot, hits it. That's Fells. And he has 24. The Vipers have the lead now at 124-118. Isaiah Cannon gets a pick from Olbrich on the pick and roll. He goes right inside in traffic and he loses it. Long lead pass to Simmons, and he looked like he traveled with the ball, but no call was made.
Great block there by Cannon.
Now Fells looks to pull up, instead dishes it on the baseline to Fells, and he gets it. That was Simmons to Fells, and now all of a sudden it's a 4-point game. 26 for Fells. Courtney Fells. 6'5" guard out of North Carolina State. Leads Austin with 26 points. Whistle and a foul called on Jasmine Cowan. Vipers with the basketball. This is Cannon. He's guarded by Westbrook. Cannon sends it back outside Talton. We got some pretty talented guards out there tonight with these two guys. Cannon and Talton floats it up. No good. Rebound underneath. This is Olbrecht. Just can't get it to go. He takes that ball up so many times and gets it slapped out of his hands. Maybe he needs to get those elbows out a little bit and guard that ball a little bit better.
I think you're right about that. I mean, he let Westbrook come right in to slap the ball. That's a guard, man. Get him off you.
Well, when you've got size like that and you go up and you don't protect that basketball, you put the wings out there, all they can do is foul you.
It's true.
Instead of slapping the ball. It's a 4-point lead for the Rio Grande Valley. This is Westbrook. Oh, looked like he walked again. No call. Underneath.
2-point game.
Cowan makes it a 2-point game. He's got 12. Vipers lead has shrunk now. 124-122. Talton. A couple of non-calls here have given Austin Toros some life. This is nice move this time. Albrecht goes on the reverse.
Great move.
And he has 15. And a technical foul is now being called on the head coach of the Austin Toros. That's Ken McDonald. He didn't like the Talton 88% free throw shooter. Sinks it. And for Talton, he has 16. So that gives Talton opportunity out there as the Vipers now lead 5 by 5 points with 3.5 to go in the game. Simmons looks to drive inside. He's got Paramount. It does drive inside. Puts it up off the glass, gets the roll, and puts it in. For Simmons, that's his 6th point, and it's a 3-point game. This is Cannon. Oh, he loses the handle. Cannon can't get it in his hands. And now he tries to get it back. Let's see what the call is here. And Cannon's going to get called on a foul for that.
I have no idea.
He tried to get it back into his hands.
I don't even know.
After he lost it. Boy, that was kind of questionable, but
very confused on that play. Very confused.
3-point game, 127-124. It has been very, very fast-paced, as you can probably tell. A floater off the glass and in from Fells. He has 28, and it's a 1-point game. Vipers up by 1, 127-126. Talton drives inside. This is Olbrecht. Olbrecht with a nice floater. Just can't get it to fall. He is so close and yet so far.
It was such a nice move there by Olbrecht. One of the Toros players came in and tried to get a steal up the double team. Olbrecht went above him with the ball, but just couldn't finish the bucket, man. Just tough luck. Tough luck.
Timeout on the court. Vipers with the basketball underneath their own rim. Feed inside Parham. Parham loses the ball on the turnover. Bounce past Westbrook, goes coast to coast, up off the glass and in, and they've taken the lead. And a technical foul. And a technical foul being called on Westbrook after he made the basket. So the Vipers get a break there. Troy Daniels will go to the line. So Westbrook with 20, but they have been called on this several times.
That's the 4th time now they've been called on that.
I mean, it's kind of a reaction, and the Vipers get the benefit of the free throw. And Troy Daniels matches his season high of 32 points.
I mean, how many free throws on technical fouls is that for? I guess it's just 3. But I mean, that's the difference right now.
Yeah, it is.
3
well,
free throws. Right
we are tied at 128. Vipers with the ball. Talton feeds Daniels. Boy, they are really playing this close to the vest. Daniels feeds Bishop down low at Olbrecht, and he goes up and is fouled there by Ronald Murray.
Excellent ball movement there. We had a double hedge screen. One guy rolled, one guy popped out. Hit it to the pop. Pop man hits the roll man. Free throws.
Ronald Murray gets called for the third personal, and they're in the bonus. 2:21 remaining in the game. The game tied at 128, and Tim Olbrecht drops in the free throw. He has 16.
Vipers. He
has a double-double here tonight.
Vipers back up to 90% on their free throw shooting, 27 of 30.
Outstanding from the free throw line. 1-point lead. Olbrecht misses the second one. The Vipers get the rebound. This is Daniels and a fresh 24. So the Vipers get the benefit of the technical foul, the free throw on the miss, and oh my goodness. Talton got a beautiful feed from Olbrecht, and he lost the handle.
Tough play right there.
So Austin will bring it up. That's Charlie Westbrook, 6'4" guard out of South Dakota. 2 minutes left in the game. Drive inside. This is Westbrook outside for a 3. No good. Rebound Vipers. Daniels off the rim out. Holding on to a 1-point lead. This is Talton. Boy, he sure has given this team life here in that guard position. Showing what he can do. 4th-round draft choice out of Illinois, Chicago. They got 9 on the shot clock. Looks to get a pick from Olbrecht. Does. Talton moves inside the lane. Puts up the shot. No good. Rebound. Off the board. Out of bounds. Belongs to Rio Grande Valley. On YouTube. Just log on to NBADleague.com. Click on the Vipers game tag for both home and away games. For all games. And if you want to keep up with the team, check out the coaches show every Thursday, 6 to 7 p. Hosted by Liana Cisneros, Viper head coach Nevada Smith. Broadcast on Fox Sports 1700. So, what we have here, they have something is not correct with the time clock. They've got 13 seconds on the time clock, and I believe it's a minute and a half. Vipers will have possession of the basketball. They'll need to correct that before we get underway here. At last check, it was 1:30. So we are continuing to wait until they get that fixed. Now they have it at 1:30, 1:31 actually. Vipers get it inbound to Olbrecht. Olbrecht up off the glass and in. Timmy Olbrecht with 18, and that time he managed to work his body inside and drop it in. 18 now for the big guy. Fells puts up a three. Can't get it to go. Rebound. Vipers have it underneath Parham. Drops it off Cannon. And he slows it down.
Big possession here by the Vipers.
Huge possession. Up by 3. 131 to 128. This is Daniels. Contact. Floats it up and in. Troy Daniels with 34. A season high for him. Eclipsed his previous high of 32 seconds. Timeout on the court, a 30-second timeout. We'll take it with you here. Fox Sports 1700, brought to you by Lone Star National Bank on the NBA Development League Network. 30 seconds. Called game tonight here at State Farm Arena. It's been a good one. Back and forth we go. The Vipers led by as many as 13. The Toros led by as many as 7. 8 lead changes, tied 7 times. The Vipers lead with less than a minute to go by 5. Bringing it up court is Charlie Westbrook for Austin. Dribble drives around, loses his footing. And a foul called, boy, against Olbrecht. Boy, they don't like that one.
That is another.
He lost his footing. And that draws the boos from the crowd here.
That is the 3rd time we've seen Albrecht called for a foul where he really didn't do anything, man. He's just having a tough night when it comes to the foul calls.
He is really questioning it. Now they're going to get a technical.
Oh, wow. And again, this is not a good time for a technical foul. I mean, know you're frustrated, but you got to control yourself in this situation.
Everybody out there, everybody out on the court, and everybody in the stands saw what we saw. He lost his footing. That was Charlie Westbrook. Just his feet just slipped out from under him, and the free throw is good. As Ronald Flip Murray drops it in, and he has 15 tonight. And so to the free throw line goes Westbrook. Misses the first free throw. And it remains a 4-point game at 1:30. Chance to cut the lead to 3 and does. He's got 21. 133 to 130. Vipers now with 45 seconds left in the game. See if they slow it down or try to bleed this clock. This is Cannon. Being guarded closely, 10 on the shot clock. Westbrook is on him. Cannon goes right down the middle, fakes the shot, puts it up. Olbrecht puts up the putback. Cannon had a beautiful fake there as he faked the pass, I should have said, and went for the shot, missed the shot. Olbrecht grabbed the loose ball and draws the foul. So 28.2 seconds remain. Murray gets called for his 4th personal foul. They're in the bonus. Olbrecht to the line. Olbrecht with 18, call it 19. So he's 1 point away from having 3 20-point games in his last 4 games.
Olbrecht 5 for 5 from the free throw line tonight.
Outstanding job from the free throw line for all the Vipers. Second one is no good. A rebound comes down to the Toros. Jonathan Simmons drives coast to coast. Off the glass, no good. Rebound underneath. Slapped out of his hands, loose ball.
Great call.
Points to the Vipers with 20 seconds left and a 4-point lead.
Great call by the referee. Cowan came up with the loose ball. Foot was on the line, though, and the ref was all over it.
Well, he was right there and saw the call. And I mean, saw the play on to a slim 4-point lead. Now Parham throws it down to Talton, and the Vipers call a timeout. 20 seconds remaining, 30-second timeout. We'll take it with you. We'll be here of their own destiny. They have a 4-point lead with 20 seconds remaining, and they have the basketball. Kevin Parham will inbound it with 20 seconds left in the game. A trap, and Cannon gets it inside, and he draws the foul, and he'll get to go to the free throw line. Cannon is an 80% free throw shooter, so one of the better free throw shooters, but you can really say that about everybody here tonight. They've done an excellent job from the free throw line. 26 of 29, shooting at almost 90%. Isaiah Cannon is a welcome return here for the Rio Grande Valley as he misses the first. Bishop comes in replacing Talton. Cannon will get another opportunity. You want to make this definitely a two possession game here with 18.3 seconds left. Technically, 4 points is a one possession game, but he does get the free throw. So now that is a 2 possession game. So they're going to have to put up a 3 here in a hurry. Murray does so, puts up the 3, no good rebound. Vipers underneath. Rebound, that's Bishop. He throws it to the corner, and a timeout is called